And don't get me wrong, no, Dwight, I was cool with me. I don't give a fuck what you do on your own time and whatever. That's all good. I agree with stature. Ain't got to lie about it. But I didn't want to get involved with that because I was like, until these court documents came out, I don't like accusing anybody of anything. So I left that alone. But I wanted Stat to say what she said, give her opinion so that me and Mase could fully understand before we give our opinion. And just so I'm clear before I give my opinion after Mase gives his opinion, Dwight Howard lied and said he never met Steve ever. Come to find out, he did meet Steve. And not only did he meet Steve, he brought somebody named Kitty with him to meet Steve. And Steve said, hold the fuck on. I thought this was a one-on-one. Now you got me in a threesome with Kitty. Dwight Howard says...
And he wanted to leave.
Dwight Howard says, nah, Kitty, cool, it's all good. Steve may be scared. We don't know how big or tall or small pause that Steve is because Dwight Howard's 6'10", fucking diesel nigga, pause. Yeah. Now he may feel and threatened to stay because the reason that this only stopped, according to these documents the Stat is saying, is that he looked at Steve and Steve didn't like it. No. So that's the only reason it might have even stopped. And I could tell, not Nick, crazy. But my other man in the control room is shaking his head like, this is so crazy ass shit. This is nasty. So now that we have the story under control to where I understand, Mase understand, and hopefully the viewers at home understand. Do you have any last thought on this before we give our opinions?
Yeah, the last thing is that Dwight Howard asked for the charges to be dropped because he said he never assaulted Steve because he never forced him to do anything non-consensual. That's the last thing.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh. Dwight. Now, this is where I'm going to start. Before I talk about Dwight, before we talk about
your disclaimers, please.
Where is he going?
I don't know what kind of disclaimer this was. This disclaimers is crazy. Be careful.
Yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We got to stop telling people, I don't care what you do on your own time. Because we do care. Cam is lying if he tell you, I don't care what you do on your own time. And then Stat follows up. And women, you got to stop. For real, put the camera on me. For real. We got to stop telling niggas what you do in your own personal time has nothing to do with me. It does, my nigga. If you call, come on, man. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. Those are the lies that are going on in society. We tell people it don't matter, but behind your back, it matters. Yo. And that's what we gotta first start off by saying. Like you hear Stat saying this because what people do in their bedroom, that's between them. Not necessarily true, but I understand. You get what I'm saying? Because you telling them it don't matter, but then it does matter. And anybody watching this knows it does matter. Even to people that participate, it matters. Because people will say, oh, it don't matter. And as soon as they find out, they're outing them, so it matters. Yeah. You know, and when it comes down to making money off the story, it matters. When it comes down to who dating you is going to matter. When it comes down to if we're going to... Look at Cam. Put the camera on Cam. When it comes down to if you're going to be in the locker room with them, it matters. Because there's about 30 teams that did not sign Dwight Howard because it matters. So let's dispel that. That's the first thing we got to dispel. The second thing is that is consensual. It's never consensual if you surprise somebody. How can you say it's consensual? It's a surprise. Yeah, this is, and I don't be meaning to laugh. Sometimes I make myself laugh, but it's not funny. But it is funny.
Stupid, man.
Yo, he said it's consensual. So just think, you're somewhere, you're with somebody, and somebody walk out of the side door with a leprechaun outfit on. It's not longer consensual.
Yo.
It's not consensual.
Yo,
It's not consensual. Y'all want me to keep going? Because this makes sense. It makes sense, but people be lying, and folks can't get help if y'all lie. So that's not consensual. Consensual is agreeing beforehand on what's going to happen. If it's not agreed to beforehand, it's not consensual. Young guys need to know this. Young ladies need to know this. It's not consensual if it's not agreed to beforehand. To put somebody on the spot and say, oh, it's consensual. No, it doesn't. Consensual doesn't work like that. Like growing up, I met a girl at the club. I tell her, listen, I only do the first night. If we got to wait, I can't do it. Because I don't got time like that. Tomorrow ain't promise. You know, I've changed since then a little bit, but that's where I am.
Bring that nigga back outside. Yo, bring that nigga back. I miss that nigga.
Tomorrow is not promise.
I miss that nigga,
it's
man.
Tonight only. It's tonight only.
Yo, bring him back out. That nigga was with me in the whole house. I like that nigga.
Yeah, Kim would say, what you told her? I told her it's tonight only.
Yo, man.
If it can't happen tonight, it never happened.
Oh, shit,
She
man.
said, well, tomorrow is going to be better for me. I said, I won't need it tomorrow. I need it tonight.
Oh, shit.
But
He's not lying, yo. He's definitely not lying.
yeah, we need it.
He's definitely not lying. So 100%.
He said, well, my friend's going to be in town. I'm going to have a babysitter tomorrow. Forget the kids. Tonight or no night. Tonight is the only night that matters.
Yo,
but I changed. I changed.
Hey, I'm not going to comment on none of that.
Do you understand that?
I
Like
do.
if a guy say that, so if you don't want to do certain things, I'm not saying this is right, but this is how the conversation should go. I expect my ROI on Ocean is going to be different than Popeyes.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like if that expectation is set at the beginning,
Yeah.
you know what you're getting into.
Niggas wasn't expecting Kitty.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Dwight, that's what he's trying to tell you. He wasn't expecting
No,
kids.
that's what you said. I almost don't have anything to say at this point.
Yeah, everything is in.
Yeah.
Because that's almost like let's say if it was heterosexual and it was a guy and the guy had a woman in the room and then out of nowhere, a nigga came out the room.
Right.
That's going to be considered rape to
Yes,
some people.
exactly.
So you definitely can't play with that. We're joking just for the show, but you can't play with that. Like just bring somebody out the closet, no pun intended.
Not even that. They said, fuck going on. They said, oh, that's just Kitty.
Yeah. It's like you never know. He probably wanted to keep what he was doing private and you just blew him up, so now he got to blow you up.
Yep.
That's what it sounds like.